Hello and welcome to Amethyst Star Crafting. My name is Jane Ormark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And today we're looking at Welcoming Woods, which is a brand new stamp set which comes in the mini catalogue, which is available from the 3rd of August through to the end of December, and full of lots of lovely things. And I thought I would do a bit of a sneak peek and show you this lovely stamp set with this little piece here which will go along the bottom, and I thought we'd have some fun making a pretty card with this. So I'm going to start by taking a piece of basic white cardstock, and we're going to build up a background. I think to start off with, it will look quite nice with a background coming in. So I think I'm going to start with some green at the bottom. So I'm just going to turn this. I've got a piece of scrap only because then it saves getting bits everywhere. And with the blending brushes, you can take it from the bottom and you literally just need to just go across. So that's what I'm going to do with that. Build it through, and then I'm going to take a bit of, what should we have on top of here? I've got a few colours out. I thought I was going to, yes, I've got some Pool Party here. So I'm going to build up with a little bit of Pool Party next. So again, take it off the cardstock first and then bringing it across. And if you're finding that it's getting too much on that side, just turn it over and bring it from the other side across, because then it'll give it a little bit more of a colour coming through. I'm keeping it fairly subtle because I don't want it to be too dark. So that was Pear Pizzazz and Pool Party. Now I'm going to go on with some crushed curry, and I'm going to take that onto the same blending brush because then it will just come through, and I'm blending each colour in one onto the other. And again, as I say, if you turn it over, you will then have that sort of stronger part at the back. So I'm bringing this up so you've got those colours coming through. Then we're going to take some, I've got another blending brush out here which I've got, so I think from the yellow we'll have Tone It into Calypso Coral. So let me just take a little bit of that. This is going to be a lot darker, so just making sure that I've taken it off. So we're bringing it up again with another tone of colour. And you can see this is quite a dark colour, so I'm not even re-inking it anymore. But then you've got it up. It's almost coming sort of a bit like a rainbow, but I think it'll just add, I wanted something that was quite soft, and not overly sort of summery. I mean, here in the UK we seem to have gone from lots and lots and lots of rain, sunshine, lots of rainbows coming in. So I think I can get this, bring this in onto the center. So I'm bringing this in. This is polished pink, and I'm going to take it that way, and again just blend it through. Oops, I got some on my finger. Never mind, we'll have to try and blend that up at the top. So I'm just going to take it in on here and blend it up a bit. Okay, turn it round the other way. take this one off, and then I'm going to finish with some gorgeous grape. As I say, you can use whatever colours you want. I just wanted to keep this again quite fresh. I didn't want it to be too dark, so I wanted it fairly light. So let's have a look. This is going to be the just right up on the edge here is going to be the gorgeous grape. So again, I'm just taking it in and blending it softly one to the other. There we go. So you've got a real sort of bright, pretty looking rainbow to go on the back, which I think will be quite fun. So again, mixture of colours, use the colours that you want. Now we're going to take the stamp set, so I can take this out of here. Now, this is quite a large photopolymer one, and I did one the other day and the centre part would not stamp out. So I've taken a piece of, this is a piece of, just a piece of cardboard, which is quite soft and squidgy. So this was just actually from my pre-order box. Anything that's very soft will work. And I want to ink this up in, I used crumb cake before, so I'm going to use soft suede because I want it to be a bit darker on this one. So I'm just going to make sure that I'm inking it up really well. I'm making sure that I've got it inked well in on the centre, because this little centerpiece here needs to be inked up really well, because I want to make sure that it comes right the way down on all of it. So just make sure that that's, particularly in these little centerpieces, is well inked up. So I think that will do it. And I'm then going to set it down. So I've got my soft piece in there. I'm going to set it down sort of slap bang in the middle, so between all of these colours. And then if I press it down quite firmly, it should press quite nicely into the inside of here. So when I take it off, no, it hasn't. See if I can get it back down in this bit and do it. Press it quite firmly. I think it's, sorry, I'm knocking the camera because I wanted to try and get this as firmly as, there we are, that's better. So you need to press it quite firmly to get it down. And then you've got your pieces. I've got a couple of little tiny bits on there, but that's not going to matter because we're going to have some other things on there. Now we need to take this piece to do the bottom, and this I think is a very clever piece. And again, I showed it to you the other day, but I just wanted to do one which was slightly darker, because I think it looks better when it is slightly darker rather than slightly lighter. So I'm just going to clean this one up first, and then we can put this one on here. Like that. And then I can just take this off. It is quite a large stamp set, so you have to sort of peel it off quite carefully, and because you've got little holes and things in it where it's been cut out, so you know, treat it carefully. And then we've got this little piece here, and I'm going to turn it over. Oops. And then we're just going to pick that up like that. And then we can see when you line it up, it has to go through, and you can see where it comes into. Is it that way or is it the other? I keep having to turn it round from one to the other because you can see it is this way up. I think this is the little piece there, that's it. So you have to, the easiest way is to line this little piece here up with this one, because if you have it too far down, you get a bit of a gap showing. So, and I'm going to do that in, let's do that in, I think I'm going to do it in, because I've got the blues and the greens on there. So I'm going to do it in green to take that bottom bit in a bit, and I'm going to take it in the Pear Pizzazz. So let me just ink that all the way along, and then, as I say, we're lining this one up with this one here because that's the easiest way of doing it. Now I'm doing it at a complete angle, so you have to excuse me if it doesn't come in completely right, because as I said, I'm doing it in, I'm having to do it that way because my camera's right above. So I'm just going to put that down and take that up, and yes, you can see it's beautiful, really is beautiful. I think it goes across absolutely lovely, and those colours are really good as well. I quite like those colours toned in together. I think that's worked reasonably well. Now we've got these leaves, and again I think I can just add the leaves. Let me just take this one in here. So I'm just going to add the leaves, and I don't think I'm going to put the leaves in green or anything. I think I'm going to have them in almost so that it's a non-realistic, if you see what I mean, almost like a fantasy colours, or colours that would go with sort of rainbow colours. So I think I'm going to have them in, shall I have them in the pink? I'm just trying to think what I've got most coming through. Yes, so I'm going to have them in the polished pink, so they can be almost, well, spring more than anything, I think. So let's take these, and we can just sort of dot them about. In fact, I could do a rainbow of colours, couldn't I? That's two, and we'll have one just down there. So that's three of those, and then I'm going to tone it in with, so let's carry on with this sort of rainbow theme. As I say, once I start making something, ideas just sort of come to you. So I'm going to tone that in with the gorgeous grape as well, because we've got the purple at the top, and if I then add some of these leaves just running through, and maybe one down sort of like that. That I think works quite well. We've got quite I haven't got anything right at this corner. Do want to have some sort of leaves coming in that way, so let's try and just add a couple in like that. That's better. That sort of balanced it a bit, hasn't it? Okay, so that's given us that bit, which is a real sort of rainbow. And then we need to look for a sentiment on this. There's so many lovely sentiments. So we've got, I used Hello Friend the other day. So I think I'm going to use, thank you for your kindness, best wishes. Thank you for your kindness, maybe. I do like Hello Friend because that goes for a lot of things. But thank you for your kindness is always quite a nice one, isn't it? So I want to do it on a little piece like this. So colour wise, if I'm doing it, toning it in with the other colours, I really should do it in like Pear Pizzazz, but I might do it in, because the yellow comes through on there, I think I'm going to do it in Gorgeous Grape. So let me find that. I think it's probably this one. Looks like quite a large one, doesn't it? Let's try and get this one out. That's, again, it's quite a long sentiment. So I'm going to have to get a block that will fit that one. I don't want to have a one that's too square. I'm going to have this long one. I think will fit perfectly. So let's turn this one over, pick it up with the block, because then it rests and it doesn't stretch, and that'll go perfectly down the bottom. So what colour did I say? I said I was going to do it in Gorgeous Grape, didn't I? Let's grab the Gorgeous Grape. Do that one down here, and it's the first time, so sometimes you get a little bit of residue from the photopolymer, so we'll have to see whether that is the case or not. So just put that in like that. Thank you for your kindness. That doesn't look as if that's come out very straight. Let's turn that round and do it on this way. I think I might have woggled it a bit, so down and up. That's better. So I'm just going to do this with a pair of, got my snips in here? Yes, I have. So I'm just going to cut that down. Just on there. It's quite a long one, this one. So I don't know how straight I'll get it. We'll have to see. It's not too bad, is it? Cut it down about there. Okay. And then we can put this up across on there. And I just need to then have a mat. Let me have a look and see. I had my mats out a minute ago, didn't I? Because I was doing those for something else. So I've got quite a lot of bits and pieces on my desk. I've been doing quite a lot of playing around with things. So I do need to find a mat. So give me 2 seconds. Let me see if I've got any. I've moved them somewhere as normal. Let me have a look. This is a bit of polished pink, and I think I would probably either put it onto polished pink or put it onto, don't know whether polished pink will work actually. I think I might even do it in black. I've got a piece of black here. Yes, I've got a piece of black underneath here. And I've got, is that polished pink? Oh, hold on, I'm getting a couple of colours out that I've got underneath, and we'll see taking the colours. So that's better. That was Melon Mambo. That's polished pink. So we could put it on polished pink like that, which again is quite nice. I'd probably change the sentiment for polished pink in there, or to just make it pop a little bit more, I might just put it onto black, because black does tend to just make it pop. But then I would probably change the sentiment to black. So I might actually go for gorgeous grape, which I don't think I've got a piece. I'm just checking to have a look and see if I've got a piece. I don't think I've got a piece out. But again, I did this little rabbit on the one I did the other day, and I do kind of quite like him. So I might just put the little rabbit, just move this up a bit to here, and just put the little rabbit just down in the bottom, because I think he just adds just a little bit of something, doesn't he, to just put him down at the bottom. And this one is from, I will show you, because I was giving it as a which one do you think it is the other day, and I thought, right, I will show you which one it is. Says me, have I actually got it out? Yes, I have. So this one is from Peaceful Deer, which has the coordinating punch to punch the deers out, and that's the sweet little rabbit there. So that's the one that I did, and I think, as I say, he just works beautifully just as a little accent on so many things, and I really love hairs. So thank you so much for watching me. As always, please stay safe and well, and please be kind. Bye-bye.